Hi and welcome to Vicky's Precious Petals. So today we're off again on another wonderful project. This is, when you turn it up this way, this is like a little trinket box thing. Why have I got dirt on that? So you can put all your bits and pieces in there. Okay, and this part here somehow or other affixes to this on the top, obviously. And this is to hang your jewellery off, this piece here, okay, that bit there. So this, I bought it off Temu, and it comes with this little stand, so you can put your little deer like that and balances up, because I found it was really hard to measure this thing. So I've worked out roughly that it holds 80 mils. This part holds 220 mils. A set of two of Temu, $13.86. So I have mixed up, only 1.5 fill, 180 mils of the, just pull this out, the Arco Artist Resin. Now I buy this out of Harry and Wilma here in Australia, but for people that are in other countries, if you look at Let's Resin, I think you'll find they sell it as well. See, they're doing a lot of the Artco products. So then what I have here from Let's Resin, right, it doesn't say anywhere on the box. I've written it on there. These are meant to be translucent. Okay, we're about to find out if they are or not. I was a bit disappointed, made in China. So I could have probably ordered the same thing off Temu for half the price. Not that that matters, so I'm hoping it comes to a really good standard. I'm just going to take my glasses off for a minute there. Eyes have got really itchy all of a sudden. So what I want, I've also got, I'm going to do this in 2 stages. So I've got some glitter. Oh, what is in my eye? Alright, so I've got some green glitter. I've got this green, which is meant to be translucent. We're about to find out. And then for the second half, I've got some rich emerald green paste. I really like the Art Tree Creations ones. They last forever. I don't know how long I've had this, but it's been a long time. So you only need a small amount. My eye is still itchy. Right, I've got this little gizmo now that is supposed to be to operate the camera on my phone. But what happens, oh come on, turn on. Look out, we might have, is it going to start my, it gets up everything but what I want. Come on. Oh, for heaven's sake. Alright, let's go here. The other day I was playing with it and it brought up the weather. Seriously? And just here a while ago, I was trying to get the damn thing to work again. And my husband's sitting out in the shed with his television on. Oh, this is just not gonna, doesn't want to play the game. And it operated his television. So I'm not popular at the moment because he couldn't work out what was going on with his telly. But anyway, so I'm just going to put a couple of drops of this green in here. I'll just put 3 drops in to start with. And I might just... Oh yeah, it is translucent. Oh, that's good. Might just add another drop. So I don't want this to be too dark. Just a nice light green sort of a colour. So that is really translucent. Okay, So I can stop bagging out less resin now. So, I don't want my little deer to look like Rudolph. So I'm just going to pour some of this translucent in. Oh, I've got created a lot of bubbles in there. Alright. I hope they all come to the surface. So I'm just kind of half filling this. And I've used 60 mils. So I don't think I want to put any more in there. So that's leaving me with 120. That is a little bit less than halfway. So that might be pretty good. Here. I'm just going to put that aside. Now, this is looking like these are a different green. Oh, of course they are. What else do I have? My goodness. So now I don't know if that green there is going to be the same or will it clash? This is kind of like a bluey greeny colour. Anyway, moving on. So I found these. Just went to my shop. Oh, come on. So I actually want this to sink. I didn't want it to sink on the deer. Okay. Oh, that stupid phone thing stopped again. Oh my God, this is going to drive me insane. I just need somebody to come here and operate this thing. Alright, is it going to load the camera? And it doesn't want to work properly when you've got gloves on. Alright. Rightio. I'm just going to tip this in. I noticed when I measured this that I got a lot of bubbles. So that's the best about measuring with water, because they really show up. I don't know if I put too much in here or not, but we'll see. I just need to do some squidgy widgy around here to make sure I've got no bubbles. When I was doing the measurement, I found that I got lots of bubbles sitting in here. Okay. Because I wanted the stuff to sink, it looks like it's floating. Anyway, goodness. So what I actually wanted was the glitter to sink so it leaves like rings around the inside. But we'll see what happens. Okay, I'll be back when this is cured. Talk to you tomorrow. Okay, so I've mixed up, what did I mix up? About 150 mils, did I? Yep. So I've got 150 mils there, a bit under, which should be enough to finish all of these off. I might have a little bit too much. Now this is brand new. I've bought this out of Colour Obsession. So can you see that the level on this is down here? There's on tiny little writing, it says 10 grams. Where's the spotlight? Said made in Australia, 10 grams. Right, I think we're paying for the jar, the flashy looking jar. But their stuff is good. Right, so this colour is called Moss Green. And it's kind of, looks like it's got gold or something in it. So I'll just put a small amount in. Okay. You can see how it's mixing. Count to 10. I could be here for a while. Looks like, sorry, I didn't realise I was off camera. Looks like a whirlwind happening in there. Now, I don't know if you can see what it's doing. It was clearer before where you could see it really easily. But then I lifted the thing up too high. So, I'll just keep stirring this for a minute. And now that I'm stirring and I'm looking at the top of it, it looks like it's got silver in it. And it's got these beautiful shimmer in it. So maybe I shouldn't be going crook about the price. I put it on special. It was $12.50 on special. So what's that work out? $1.25 a gram. I'm really kind of liking it. And I've got it fairly, so that is really transparent. So maybe, pardon me, I haven't got enough in there. It's super transparent. I'll just add a bit more, I think. So when you look at it on the stick there, looks like it's got gold in it, but when you stir it in, looks like it's got silver. And I can see blue in there as well now. Okay. So it's pretty. And I'm really wishing I hadn't made that so blue. I want it green. Anyway, we'll see. This does take a bit to mix it in. So I'll just keep stirring here for a minute. Okay, I'm just going to see what happens here. What's this thing doing? Now it's playing. Heavens knows. So this is where I think I'm going to get the bubbles. I'll just get my little brushes. Wait a second. I don't know if you guys can see this, but there is a really big air bubble just here. And a small one, but an air bubble just there. And another one here. So I could see these, when I put the water in, I could see these developing. And water really makes it stand out. Oh, off there. I got them all. Right. So I don't think I've got enough to finish this off. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to push this little baby aside. I don't knock it over. Let's pour the rest of this in here. I did want to put so much in there. Yeah, I'll have to do them now, otherwise they're going to end up on the back. So I'm just trying to match this up a little bit. I haven't put much in there because I haven't got much in there as well. I haven't got much epoxy in there. So I'm just going to tip this in, use what I've got. So, why is this running over on the end? To try and work out why this is not level. that's level. Yeah, maybe a fraction. So, I'll get the sticky crap all over me. So, it's not that much. Dear oh dear. Now, if anything, adding those two little paddle pop sticks there, I've gone the other way. So hopefully I can keep tipping some more in. We'll see what happens. A little bit of a mess to clean up. But that's level. So that's a bit of a trap for young players here. I'm just looking to make sure I've pushed the little legs through properly, and I have. So I'm just going to clean up my mess. I do have to mix up a little bit more resin. Just a smidgen. I might start another project. And I'll come back. Okay, I'm going to get this out of the mould, but I wanted to show you this. So this is the little stand that comes with this. If somebody's got a better idea, please let me know. That is what I would envisage is supposed to happen, right? To get this. If I'm like that, this is way down there. To get this level, that's there. So I've got a gap in there of just under a mil, about 0.8 of a mil. So you can see why I had all the resin running down that way. So that's just like way out. Where's it level? That's level. So you can see where my issue was. But I shall know for next time. And I just can't see any other way. Like, in reality, that's not level either. So, I don't know whether I work out the difference and then take it off those legs, or just get the level out every time I do it. I hope that's not a... Let's get this out. So I had a few issues doing this. I usually like to have these a bit backed off.
Don't let the hands out the front door.
Okay.
What are you doing there, little moppy?
Come on. Pop out. This is still a bit soft. I did have to add just a little bit. I was doing another job and I only had a bit of clear, so I just topped that little bit up with a bit of clear. I just didn't, the tiny bit I needed. Come on, come out. Oh, that's pretty. So I quite like that. I don't know if I need to put some eyes in there or a bit of gold or some black or something. I don't know. Sometimes more is less. It makes them look awful. So let's see if I can get this one out. Where is my detergent gone? Up here. Just breaking the mould. I think I OD'd with the glitter. I'll fix that in a minute. I won't mind actually doing this one again. So I quite like this super clear type look. It's really nice. Where I actually add the bit of extra resin, I'll just be able to trim that all off. Get that off, that won't take long. So, a couple little bubbles, as I suspected would happen. So anybody making this mould, just make sure that you get in under here. You know, go around with your silicone brush or stick or whatever you're going to use. Needs a bit of a clean out now. So I'm thinking that will have to be glued on there. So it kind of sits like this. It is nice and flat. I think it's because I've got a bit of water on there, it's making it a bit slippery. So I really wish I had an OD'd with the glitter. And what I wanted was just the glitter on the top. Any other time it sinks. So that bottom is really quite pretty. This pattern, it's working like the ones I get out of Harry and Wilma, and I wish I could make it so that pattern goes the other way, up the top, not on the bottom. So if anybody knows how to do that, let me know, because that is really pretty. But if you're pouring like that, this floats to the top, which is your top when you're doing it. It makes the most awesome patterns. But I want it this side. So that's blue and green. It might appeal to somebody. It's not appealing to me, but the process is there. So I might have another go at this. So what's not level here? Something's not level. I think it's bowed. Just here. Yeah. That is really thin. So what I should have done is put a bit of double-sided tape on this, because what's happened is it's pushed slightly so it matches these outside rings, which are a bit deeper. If you can see that here, all the way around. So what's happened is it's pushed like that, bowed up. I can feel it. Yeah. It's not much, just a little bit. So it's touching the ruler in the middle, but it's done that. That is why that's kind of rocking like that. Bit of glue will fix it. I might actually be able to go around it with a bit of UV. Will it shine through there? No, it might be a bit dark. I could do it on the outside there. I'll have a look. Anyway, I'll glue it, tidy up these bits, and I'll just come back and show you the finished product. Don't forget, thumbs up. Okay, we're all together. So, I don't like the sparkles. But anyway, that's what I've put in there. This just needed a little bit of sanding on the edges. I just found another little rough bit that I can fix. I've run a bit of UV resin around the base. I did put glue on it, but it just kept wanting to slide because of that bulge in the centre, even though it's very little. But we're all ready to go. Thumbs up, guys, please. Talk to you later.